The political landscape has rocked its core, and the dominions are finally starting to fall. Get ready because what we are about to unveil is a scandal so massive, so intricately waved with the threat of corruption and betrayal. It makes past political dramas look like a children's puppet show. This is not just a story about a former minister. It is about a dark underbelly of power and explosive secrets buried beneath the published surface of the political elite. For months, the rumors have been swelling, a toxic whisper campaign growing louder by the day. But now it is officially police strike again, and what they have discovered inside the former police minister private domain is nothing short of jaw-dropping. The nation is holding its breath, and by the time we finish this, you will understand why this latest red coat topple political giants and rewrite history, the name of man at the center of this maelstrom in electum, a name that once command respect, fear, and unparalleled power at the former police minister. Tom was the embodiment of law and order, a figure who sought to protect the very system he now stands accused of fundamentally corrupting. But for years, the whispers persisted: extravagant wealth, sudden political influence, and personally impenetrable inner circle. It was all dismissed as usual political gossip. The price of being a powerful public figure, that is until the police, a force thrown once controlled, moved in. The first raid was sensational, yielding enough questioning evidence to initiate of a formal investigation into abuse of power and illicit enrichment, but it was the latest raid, the one the public is just now beginning to understand, that truly blew the lid of the entire operation. This wasn't standard search and seizure. This was a deep excavation into the heart of the hidden empire. Imagine the scenes of sprawling, operating states shaded from the public view by high walls and dense security, a domain that was a storm fortress of secrets. The latest search the latest search warrant focused on a part of the property no one had ever suspected, a seemingly innocent structure disguised as an elaborate garden shed or perhaps a detached garage. But as investigators breached its reinforced door, the truth of Thorne's hidden life began to emerge, picked by damning pics. This was not a place for storing garden tools. It was a carefully constructed vault of evidence. The shared volume of the discovery is what has investigators stunned, confirming their suspicions of a complex, long running criminal enterprise. This is moment the scandal depends moving past mere suspicions into the realm of unenabled facts so that dark truths are buried beneath the surface. The answer is a horrifying chronicle of greed, inflates, peddling, and organized corruption. Sources close to the investigation have revealed the find to include a treasure trove of financial documents and digital records. We are talking about shadowing shadowing offshore account ledger details millions funneled through shell corporations in tax havens across the globe. The documents don't just show hidden money, they chart the explicit part of kickback and bribes paid in exchange for lucrative government contracts, police promotion, and protection from criminal prosecutions. It is a literally roadmap of how the nation resources were systematically plundered. The key word here is systematic. This was not the isolated misstep of a corrupt official. It was a deeply ingrained, almost industrial scale system of state capture, but the financial records demanding as they are were only the beginnings. The raid also uncovered a collection of sensitive classified document material John had no legal right to possess after leaving his ministerial post. These papers related to active investigation and the identity of confidential information or informants. This discovered raises the terrifying specters of betrayal at the highest level. Hmm. Did Toms use this position to tip off criminal elements? Did he sell state secrets for personal gain? The potential compromise of national security and the very lives of of those who trusted the system is an utterly unforgivable breach. It is stark reminder that in the monkey world of political scandal, the cost of corruption is often measured in human lives, not just dollar sign. The shared audacity of story Dick's material in his private domains speaks to a profound arrogance, a belief that was utterly untouchable. Perhaps the most compelling and dramatic intrigue discovered were the personal artifact and communication, the things that paint the picture of the man behind the title. Hidden flash drive containing a series of encrypted video and audio files while the contents are still under the forensic analysis. Initially, reports suggest they include recording of private meetings with high level political giants. Conversation that allegedly details the planning and execution of corruption schemes. Imagine a private documentary of their own downfall recorded for the posterity by the mismind himself. It's the kind of age-driven mistake that often bring down the most powerful criminal. The implications are staggering. Thorne was just acting alone. He was the center of cabal of corruption. The investigation is no longer solely focused on one man. It has beneath to implicate other current and former officials who will be scrambled to distance themselves of a frantic, desperate, desperate maneuver to save their own career. The timeline of betrayal stretched back nearly a decade, starting with questionable zoning permits for allies involved into multi-million dollar contracts awarded to friends and culminating in what appears to be sophisticated apparatus designed to subvert the dramatic process itself. One former ex, speaking anonymously, described the minister office as having a revolving door for shadowing figures with briefcases and a brick wall for anyone who asks too many questions. This personal account add texture to the Australian financial document, transforming a criminal into a chilling human drama of power hunger and moral collapse. The former police minister downfall is poised to trigger a chain reaction, a political earthquake. The wave of corruption is so dense that analysts believe this is just the first thread pulled from a massive unraveling tapestry. The police now acting with a renewed, almost zealous understanding the historical significance of this case. They are not just solving a crime, they are undertaking a massive effort of institutional cleanup. The public outcry has been immediate and fierce, a wave of righteous anger, demanding accountability and justice. Protests have erupted, and the nation's trust in the governing bodies is at all-time low. The public outrage is key to understand the momentum of the case. The pressure on prosecutors is immense. They know they know they must deliver a watertight case against Thorne and his alleged conspirators. What is next in this unfolding legal drama? Elliston is facing a mountain of charges that could see him spend the rest of his life behind bar. But the real drama will be the trials of political giants he implicated. The evidence suggested a betrayal that reached the highest echelon of government, turning public services into a private enterprise. Will turn on his former associates to save him? Will a plea deal expose the entire ring and finally reveal the full scope of the dark truth? This is central point of suspense, the moment where viewers of this real life drama are glued to their screens. The coming week will be a frenzy of legal, political stonewalling and strategy leaked. The investigation team will be under intense pressure, not just to secure conviction, but to safeguard their evidence and their own integrity against powerful force who undoubtedly do not want this case to see the light of day. In conclusion, the latest read on the former police minister Domain has delivered more than just evidence. It has delivered a rocking, it is stark and dramatic lesson in the seductive, corrosive nature of unshaken power. Elixton, the man who was supposed to be the nation's shield, was instead the greatest threat. The discover of the discover of offshore accounts, classified documents, and secret recording has not just created a sensational headline, it has created an opportunity for genuine change, a chance for country to rebuild its faith in the system. The scandal depends every hour, and as the wave of corruption and betrayal is particularly pulled apart, we are left with a powerful, compelling question: how many more secrets are still out there waiting to be uncovered in the shadows of power? The history books are open, the pen is paused, and the final chapter of this devastating political saga are begin writing right now. Stay tuned because this story is so far to be over. Please don't forget to like and share. Wait for another powerful one that is coming your way. I tell you, we will unveil everything on this channel. This is what we do here. God bless you.